All right, guys. Well, we made it. So here it is. This is the Tusca HitchHiker 89. 89 inches long, 58 inches wide. Fits perfect on a utility trailer. This is a 5x10 utility trailer that I bought a couple years ago for our ATV. And it's been a great little trailer to use. I find that the Tusca fits perfect on it. I've got about 1 inch of room on each side. And on the back side right now, I've got about 2 feet spare. I like the way it rides. Driving from the facility to here, had no issue pulling. Wind resistance wasn't bad at all. Didn't change my gas mileage that I could tell. I'm going to try to put that to task on my next big trip. Tusca does a really good job in the manufacturing of this product. They do put some boards right here and right here, and those act as a mounting place for your roof rack or maybe a awning, something of that nature. They also work as a good tie down point for the trailer loaded straps, which is what I used. And these things are rock solid, which is great. The product itself, if you don't know about Tusca and what they do, they have a very lightweight camper shell like this. Comes in at right around 200 pounds. So it's very easy for one person to load and unload. What it's made of is a high density foam, such as this. And then they use a coating called polyurea, which essentially is the same coating that you would see on like your truck bed liners. And when they spray that on the actual high density foam, it becomes this really solid structure, as you can see behind me. And with the polyurea, it's weatherproof. And then with the high density foam, you get a very high R value. So again, it's not like a giant unit. This is on my trailer and I'm about 6 foot tall. So I'm not one of these big 6'2", 6'4" guys, but just give you a little bit better idea what it looks like. Again, it looks like they just put a wooden slat with the foam and then sprayed over it. So, and again, just kind of looking at it and seeing what you're looking at, it's just like we talked about, like your bed liner. It's very, very hard and very durable. All right, guys, so now I'm going to show you inside. This is essentially like an RV door. It's got the 2 locks here. And when you open it up, it's very watertight and sealed. As you can see inside, it's just basic. There's nothing that goes inside this camper that Tusca sends with it. You just have this little shell, this little footprint. The door itself here, if you look at it, again, you have your keys, you have your locks. So very secure, very easy to kind of manipulate and make sure that when you're in it, you can lock it. And when you're gone, you can lock it. So that's a nice feature that they put on there with this RV style door. All right, guys, so I just climbed in. Just for reference, I'm about 6 foot, 225 pounds right now, a little heavier than I want to be. But I'm not a giant guy, but I'm not a small guy either. And just got in here. I'm in the door. So I'm inside here. So as you guys saw before, on the front up here, it starts to taper down. And I guess that's for like the aerodynamic side of things. So on this side here, I'm on my butt, just kind of sitting, and you know, I can sit straight up right here. I've still got about 1 foot to go behind me to where I would be at that back wall. But just for reference, again, I'll lay down and you can kind of see, you know, what it looks like when I'm laying down and how much room I have. So the windows themselves here are just the RV style sliding windows. Down, open it up, and you've got your slide. So pretty simplistic. You can open up the screen, and that lets you know complete access to the outside. Close it back up, and you're good to go. These are the ports up here. I saw a guy on YouTube. He actually just plugged his up with some caps, some PVC caps, if you don't want them having it open all the time. Again, that's for ventilation. So carpet is just, honestly, there's no frills and whistles. It's just some carpet. Underneath it is the same exact process as you had on the outside. So you've got insulation both on the floor, ceiling, walls, everywhere. So it's really nice. Outside, like we showed you before, on the outside you have the access point for connection for like any type of wiring. So right now I have the small port open to where I could take an extension cord and run it through here. Like I said, if I want to run the Jenny or anything like that, I can definitely do that. So we just shut that back down. I'm no spring chicken, and getting in and out of here is not simple for me because, again, it's a lower door. It's not a walk-in. You have to kind of get down on your knees and move around. So when I'm getting in, it's not so bad. But when I'm getting out, I have this 2-foot ledge I have to kind of shimmy and shuffle down. And it can be a pain in the butt because, again, you basically have to sit down and like shuffle yourself to the edge. And as you can see right now, I still got more room to go. And I haven't even gotten out of the actual unit yet. So I think what I'm going to do is basically just see how this guy works riding if I take this unit and pull it to the back right before where the gate is, and then front load everything else in the front. So in other words, this would come all the way back to right about the edge here, and then I'll have the 2-foot space on the front to load the Jenny, the sled, whatever I needed in there. So all right, guys, well, that's it. I appreciate you guys watching my little rundown and review of the Tusca 89 Hitchhiker. If you like what you saw, give me a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I'm going to make a couple more videos here coming up, and hopefully they'll help some of you guys out there get a better idea of what Tusca is all about and how you can utilize one of these nice little units here. So until next time, we'll see you. Have a good one. Peace.